So I was perusing YouTube today in my downtime, and I came across a video of a photographer who challenged himself to look on Flickr, find photos he liked, and try to replicate those photos. And I thought, what a great way to start my weekend. So right now we've come out to the only place that is the easiest for me to replicate the photo I want to take. So let's get that started. All right, so the photo I chose to replicate is this one right here. And it is a Benchmade knife photo. I saw it on Instagram, obviously. It was super simple, but it looked really good and I liked it. I thought it would be something that would be easy to replicate given my current location. So I wanted to do something fast and simple today, and that's what we're gonna go after. So I'm gonna show you the knife I have. Our knife for today, this is my favorite knife that I own. It was actually a Christmas present that I got about probably 6 or 7 years ago. And it was handmade by a guy named Paul Brown, and he has his own knife company called Brimstone Knives. Give him a follow on Instagram. He makes amazing blades. I mean, it can do literally anything I ask it to. So we have that, and we have a cut piece of cedar that we can probably play around with a little bit. Now, the photo itself was on a fence post, and we do have a fence post like stand-in. I don't have a fence nearby, but we do have a stand-in, so we can still get the leading lines and the really shallow depth of field, get that real crisp imaging of the knife, but get that nice blur on the background of whatever else we're shooting. So we'll take you over to the tree that I'm going to use. This is our fence post stand-in. This is our tree. And it's about as good as it's gonna get, if I'm being completely honest, but I do like it. It's nice and flat. I can get the leading line effect that I want. I can blur out the background, and I can shoot it at a slightly higher angle. That way I get the trees up here and not all this brush nonsense down here. So we're just gonna flip the camera around and see what we get. All right, so if you'll notice now, we're in a bit more shade because the sunlight way over there, as you can see now, was giving me a little bit of problems. But we adjusted for it, and we can probably do a little correction in the edits, and we don't need these anymore. Over here is a lot nicer, won't give me as many problems as that harsh sunlight, and we have a change in backdrop. We're gonna get low to the ground. We're gonna use our cut cedar, and we'll just get a couple extra images. All right, well, that's it for me today. Honestly, probably driving out here and taking the photos is gonna take longer than putting the rest of it back together. But it was a fun time. It was a quick little shoot. Nothing too fancy, but hope you all enjoy the photos. If I nailed it, let me know. If it was a pass, if it was a fail, but there'll be more to come. So until then, I'm out.